like giant.
Like big manhood or big thighs?
Yeah, big manhood.
Okay,
big
got
manhood.
It. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, you're like,
And
I
I'm
can't
guessing-
answer that question.
Yeah.
Okay, party.
This is the After Party with Big Party and Molly, where we overshare for entertainment and call it healing. Welcome to the After Party.
Doing the show blind, huh?
I'm doing it blind. I don't know how far I'll be able to go without my spectacles. That
So did Wileen confirm the fact that she doesn't like those glasses?
But she likes these. I don't understand what's the difference between those and these.
These
I don't
really
get
play
it.
up your face. I love them. I do. I do. These are the ones. The other ones, not so much, but these are
the ones.
Perfect. Can you see okay?
Yeah, I can see. They're like, it's like magnifying glasses. I can actually see pretty well through these.
That's really sadly. That's really, you're like, actually, it's perfect vision. Do you really look that terrible, Molly? You're like, yeah, I do. Maybe you should wear the other glasses where I look a little better.
Yeah. Well, anyway, yeah, I can't read with these. And so I did, we had Easter, and so I did wear the other ones.
And did you take consensus?
No one said a thing. These are the other ones right here that I have.
I like those.
Okay. Yeah. Wileen loves them too.
Yeah, I like
these are
those.
the original ones. These are just, there's no really frame all the way around.
Yeah, no, I know.
So, just for people who are listening and not watching, you guys should watch. There's a lot of people that actually listen and watch. You should do both. Go listen on Spotify and YouTube, and then you can watch.
Then you can
play
weigh
along.
in on which pair of glasses Party should be wearing. I really like these. You've worn these before, and I think that these are better for your face.
Yeah,
the
these
other
are
ones.
my going out, like special occasion glasses is what it is.
I love that you've got it's kind of like the button-down shirt of glasses.
It is. It is. The reason why I don't like them is because they're tight on the nose.
Oh.
Yeah, they like leave a mark on the nose.
Okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about. I wonder if you wore them more, if it would like break them in, almost like shoes or something.
Yeah, I think I'm going to. I guess the more I looked at those glasses, the ones that I normally wear, the more I'm just like, so.
Welcome to the club. I think it's so funny that Wileen and I both have, without consulting one another, that we're both like, you could do better.
Yeah, I know. Without consulting, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's funny.
You've got both wives telling you,
yeah, do
better.
Better. Yeah. So I wonder if, Wileen's attracted to me on different levels, personality, looks, all that stuff, normal. I wonder if those glasses deter the visual. Oh, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, all right.
If she's less attracted to you when you wear them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't go down that rabbit hole.
I don't want to.
Nothing good will come from that. Because if she gives you the real answer, I kind of don't find you sexy, you're going to be like, I want to throw myself off a building.
Yeah. Okay.
How long have I been wearing these unsexy glasses? She's like, a while.
I have been. It's ever since I got these glasses, I wanted something that was, a little bit more, it wasn't so tight on the nose, and so, yeah, then I got those and then I just stuck with them because I thought they looked good. But little did I know.
Little do you know.
Yeah.
You don't know what looks good. Give me a break. You wear free radio station T-shirts. You are hardly what I would call the Vogue fashion plate of the show.
Well, look what's happened since we've started the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
You have shamed me into never wearing the same shirt twice in a week.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then also, let's go with the glasses as well. So that got eliminated. Mm-hmm. Now I do have some sweatpants that I wear.
I can't see them though.
Yeah, you can't see them, but I need to listen to the sweet Wileen because she says they're just not. You know what I mean?
When your wife says these things, if it's enough for Wileen to say something, take her at her word. That woman is so kind and is so generous that if she's gotten to the breaking point where she's like, please don't wear those, like you immediately need to throw them away.
Well, she doesn't say don't wear them. She never tells me what to wear and what not to wear.
Okay.
She just says they don't compliment you.
Oh, that's
like
for,
the glasses. That's the sign right there. That's don't wear those.
Mm-hmm. That's code.
Yeah.
Peter was so excited.
Wow.
This is so random. I don't know why, but all of a sudden he got sent a GQ magazine in the mail. Like it was like to him, he's like, why am I was like, why are you getting GQ magazine? Did you sign up for this? And he's like, no, it just randomly came. And it had K-pop on the front. He's like, I don't even know who these people are. I was like, it's a boy band. And they're like the biggest deal. Like it was like they just got done with their military service and now they're back on the road. He's like, again, it's like talking to grandpa. He's just like, you're saying words. I don't even know what they mean. So he's paging through this. And it's so funny. He's just like, it's like watching like New Human. He's going through and he's like Prada, Ralph Lauren, blah, 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 like going through all this stuff. And then finally he's like, wait a minute. Pleats and cuffs are back. I was like,
God.
oh no.
Is that what he wore?
Oh,
back in.
Yes.
I mean,
it took forever for me to break him. I was like, please don't wear pleated pants. Like, he's like, I love them. These are the best. And for him to suddenly find out, it's like when he found out that jorts were back. Like, nobody needed to tell him that. He didn't need to know that. That was a need to know. And Peter did not need. And the minute he found out jorts were back, I was like, enemy number one. Because I'd made him get rid of the jorts before our honeymoon. Yeah. I told him he got a choice. He had a muscle t-shirt and jorts. I was like, both of those aren't coming to Hawaii. One. You can't wear jorts with a muscle t-shirt in Hawaii. I won't. I'll divorce you right now. We've been married for 2 seconds.
Yeah, because muscle shirts aren't for everybody. Like, I don't like how I look in muscle shirts. Yeah, back in the day when I had, a little more muscle and stuff like that, it fit good. But then when you develop the dad bod of some sort, then it's just, now you're getting a muscle shirt of whatever you want to call it that's baggier, so it's not tight against your, your belly. And then now you just look like an old man.
Well, his is like, it's weird because he's got really good arms.
Does he?
Yes.
Okay.
He's got like sculpted arms. He does. I mean, like he absolutely like, so he's got the arms for it. And so then, I mean, it was just, I've worked so hard to get him to break his pleated pants habit. Like how many Christmases and birthdays just giving him flat front, like pants, being like, I don't know. I guess those are the only ones they had. You'll have to wear them.
So are they out or in? They're coming back?
They're coming back. And so there was this whole article in GQ, and he's like, GQ says it. Like, this is proof positive that this is not. And it said that pleats and cuffs were coming back. And he made a point of like coming out of the kitchen to tell me. Like, he's like, it's in the magazine. Says it right here. Pleats and cuffs. I was like, who gave you that magazine? Who sent that to the house? He's like, I don't know who any of these boy band people are. And I like that is.
Who cares about that?
I don't care.
He's
like,
funny.
There's a whole part of my wardrobe I can wear now. I was like, you still held on to it?
Oh, he still has it. Oh, I would think that would be great. I don't know. Remember the last? I'm gonna have to pay attention to friends who wear dress pants like that and see if they're wearing pleats. What are cuffs? What are the cuffs?
Like the cuff pants. Like they don't just
at the bottom.
Yeah, at the bottom.
Really, that's coming back.
According to GQ magazine.
Well, hey, it's GQ,
right? You would think it's like the man Bible. I mean, it's like they're just basically like telling everybody what they want to hear. He was so excited.
GQ. All right, we got some no dumb questions. By the way, you want to reach out to us, it's bpscrasher@gmail.com. Also 402-915-0962. We have a message from Valley. So she says she was watching a stupid documentary about Simon Cowell on Netflix.
Oh.
I haven't seen that yet. I saw it was out there. And then she says, I noticed he crosses his legs high and tight all the time.
Oh.
Yeah. I've never thought about it before, but I noticed Yeah, high and tight. So you're crossing them really not like I don't know how to put that. I mean, guys can cross their legs different ways, right? Normally it's just ankle on the deal, I guess, but who cares?
Yeah.
And then it's high and tight where it's completely over. It's almost like you're squashing your bits. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like that. All right. So it's, and she's wondering how. She asked, Big Party, can you? And yes, I can.
You can cross your legs high and tight?
Yeah, I can cross my legs like that, high and tight. I do it sometimes for some reason. It's just more comfortable. But I guess she's wondering, I'm just reading between the lines here.
Right.
I'm thinking she's wondering, how do you do that with
your stuff?
With my stuff.
I never
I'm like,
thought
I don't
about
know.
that.
It just goes up. I mean, you're not crushing it.
No.
Your manhood goes up, like on your thigh. But
That
I don't know
seems
how
weird.
high. Well, that's the only other way. I mean, otherwise I would be uncomfortable if you're crushing your
No,
man
I know, but I
bits.
just think that would be uncomfortable to have your stuff high like that. Like you would just be like, it wouldn't feel natural. I don't know.
It's not. It's not though. It's not. It's. I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing there'll be dudes
Do you have to
that
adjust, or does it naturally go that way?
I think I have to adjust. I haven't done it. I mean, I was doing it ever since she sent this email. I've been noticing everybody, every guy. I'm like, oh, he's doing it. He's doing it. So I don't know. Like I said, that I think the question she really is that how do you do that if you have man bits?
Yeah.
And I don't have the answer. All I know is it goes with the flow. Now, if you're super, would you say big? I don't know. I'm not that guy. I don't, if it's like giant.
Like big manhood or big thighs?
Yeah, big manhood.
Okay.
Big
got
manhood.
It. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't, You're like,
Then
I
I'm
can't
guessing-
answer that question.
Yeah.
Okay, Party. You're like, well, for me, in my large,
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know.
Don't run yourself down.
I'm not. I'm just saying I don't know how. I can't speak to that man
Okay.
about that, And then what my thing is that I try not to do is man spread.
Okay.
I don't like it. I don't know why. It takes a ton of room. And sometimes I'll watch the news or, like those Today Show or whatever. And it seems like one of the hosts is always man spreading.
Yes.
And I'm like, why are you doing that? Someone should say something to you because you're just showing us everything. I mean, I just don't like it. On buses, you see them all over the place. People just man spreading. So there you go. Stop doing that already.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of because we have stools. Like we've got an island in our kitchen. And that's mostly when I see anybody in our house like sitting. Otherwise it's like you're standing or like you're laying on the couch type of thing. Like, I mean, the way you sit on a couch isn't how you would like sit in a chair or what have you.
Have you noticed the man spreading then, or?
No, I haven't. I haven't noticed any man spreading. But I also
That'd be
haven't noticed
easy way to
any.
sit.
I'll have to pay attention. Now I'm gonna be like,
Yes.
friggin' Peter's gonna be like, "What's your problem? Is this about the pleated pants?"
You will, because that's all I've
It
been
all
doing
comes
ever
back to the pleated
since.
pants, Peter. We're not going back. We're only going forward.
Ever since that email Valley sent, now I just stare at people are probably noticing me like going, why is that guy staring at me like that? I'm wondering, how do you do it?
How do you sit? You go up and take a questionnaire. I have a couple questions about the way you're sitting right now. It's like, what the hell is your problem?
Yeah. What a random question. Thank you, Valley.
That's
Keep them
awesome,
coming. Yeah. Now I need to watch the Netflix show with Simon Cowell.
Yeah.
I can't recall what that is and see how high and tight he sits.
High and tight.
Yeah. High and tight.
Simon.
Another question here. It's basic. How do we feel about dress codes in restaurants? How do you feel? You've worked in restaurants. And I know where this is coming from because the internet is kind of divided on this right now. Basically, what happened is that Ruth Chris came out and said that's a steak house.
Yeah.
Ruth Chris. It's expensive too.
Yeah, it's really expensive.
They didn't update it. They just reminded everybody that there's a dress code to eat in there. And now everybody. I mean, everyone's like, there's people going, don't tell me what to wear. I'm like, what? I mean, why would you dress in sweatpants and whatever to go to a steak restaurant, much to any restaurant? You know, I don't dress like that. I mean, I don't know. I don't wear like sweatpants.
No,
to a restaurant
you are a
eat.
sweatpant wearer, but like when you go out, like when we go out,
Yeah.
or you and
We
Wileen
wearing
go out, you
sweatpants.
wear dress pants or jeans. You usually wear
Yeah,
jeans.
jeans. It's just proper.
And jeans have become the new, like it used to be no, like jeans were verboten. I mean, if you showed up someplace in jeans, it was like, are you kidding me right now? You're wearing jeans? Now
Yeah.
jeans have come so far. And I mean, jeans can be more expensive than anything else that you're wearing.
Yes,
I mean, you could
I
be wearing
agree.
jeans that are a couple $100s. And I mean, for a restaurant to tell you that you can't wear them, you're like, dude, this is probably more than your entire outfit. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah, I think jeans. Well, here it says no hats in the dining room. They have a bar area too. You can just go slob in that room if you want to do that. But they're saying no hats in the dining room.
Okay.
Ball caps get sent. You get sent to the bar. No gym wear, tank tops, pool attire,
Yeah.
offensive graphics, and revealing outfits. I don't know if that includes like yoga pants. I would assume that's gym wear
Yeah.
of some sort.
Yeah.
And then jeans. It can't be all crappy jeans. They got to be,
Nice jeans.
proper. Yeah, nice jeans. I see nothing wrong with it at all. Having dress codes. I mean, I went to Texas de Brazil,
Okay.
that place downtown in Omaha, and when it first opened up, and when we went in there, everybody was dressed really nice.
Yeah.
Molly. It was nice. I was like, wow, this is some style, man. Everyone's dressed up. I went again because there's hotels around there, and it had flipped. There are people with baseball caps and
Yeah.
hoodies and tank tops, and it really kind of dumbed down the place a little bit. And I mean, no offense, if that's what you wear, that's what you wear, but you can just tell the difference. I mean, I don't want to go to Prime or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Well, it's kind of nice. Like there are certain places where it's fun to have an excuse to dress up, to really, peacock a little bit. You know what I mean? Like there are restaurants, like if you're headed to Goldberg's or, I would say like Charleston's, right? Like Charleston's is one of those places where I feel like it could go either way. Like you could dress up and go to Charleston's, or you could show up in yoga pants and it's also fine. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of one of those in between places. But to me, like if you're going to go to like a Fleming's, or you're going to hit like a Ruth Chris, come on. Like you're spending that kind of money. Like it's fun to showboat a little bit. I always think of it as kind of like if you were going to a wedding or something, like wear something cute. This is the thing. The world has gotten to this place where anything goes, right? Like,
yeah,
there's
it all
no
started with
dressing
the
up.
airlines.
Well, yeah,
Remember,
there's like no dressing up
started
anymore.
with that.
Like everybody's like dressing for comfort. And I don't think that that's anything wrong with, like, if you're moving through your daily life and you want to dress for comfort, that's fine. But I do think that there should still be places where it's like, you know what? We look good when we go there. Like we do,
Yeah.
Like for me,
I think there
growing
should
up,
be.
church was dressing up. Like if you went to church, you did not wear jeans. You either, if you were going to wear pants, like it was like dress pants and stuff like that. Not recently, but like within the last year, I went to a funeral and it was freezing outside. Like it was so blistering, like almost don't go outside cold. And I was wearing a dress and everyone's like, why are you wearing a dress? Like it is freezing out there. And I was like, it's how I was raised. Like if you went to a funeral, you wore a dress. Like you didn't, this was someone's final moment and you paid respect by like dressing your best. And I'm glad that church is no longer that dressed up, that you can kind of come as you are. That's sort of how Jesus would want it, right? Like be yourself.
I think so.
But it's also just like how I was raised. So like when the kids and when we go to, I'm like, you got to wear dress pants. Sorry. That's just how Grammy raised me. Like we're not.
That's how you're raised.
Right.
Yeah.
That's just how I was raised.
So to answer her question, I don't care about the dress code. I mean, I think there should be dress codes. And if you don't like what they're telling you not to wear, then your option is not to go. So I mean, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, pick a different place. That
God, going to a steak restaurant. I can't believe how the internet was just split. Going to a steak restaurant and fighting about the fact that you can't wear sweatpants and shorts and tank tops.
I know.
It's idiocracy.
Well, even like you and I, we've been to those resorts, right?
Yes,
like
same thing.
And the same thing. Like if you're going to go to the hibachi or whatever the restaurant is where they make the food and like you get dressed up.
Yeah, you get dressed up.
Even though you're at a resort where you're spending most of the day in flip-flops and a bathing suit, they're like, not at the restaurant, you're not. I mean, they turn you away.
I always get the worst guy.
Oh, for the flipping?
When they're tossing around, it's a thing. You
like
know,
the
it's
new
like
guy who doesn't know how to flip.
Or either that or just done.
Phoning
with
it in.
Yeah, because it's all. I always look across at other people that are having fun and cheering, and then I'll look at our guy and he'll just be like, "This is not fun," and no one's cheering and clapping. No one's having fun because he's not doing the volcano. He's not doing the crazy egg in the hat and all that stuff. He's just phoning it in. What's the place in town? There's a place in town that does it
In Omaha.
Yeah, in Omaha. Anyway, there's a couple, but I was talking to somebody, and those guys that are there, they have to go to a school to learn all these things. That's the reason why they all do the same crap, because they go to a school.
They all got like the same education.
Yes.
I mean, who would know how to do all that stuff? You would have to practice.
Yeah, you'd have to practice and you'd have to know what you're doing. So basically, and this is a friend of mine that was a manager of the thing, because I asked, I was like, how does this work? And they said, well, when we hire somebody, we send them off to school and they learn how to do all these foods. And that's how they're able to toss shrimp the way they are. And you know, that's why everything's the same. Well, so basically, I'm getting the flunky, the guy that
or
probably
the burnout,
didn't pay attention,
or the guy who's like, I've been doing this for 3 years, and if I throw another shrimp, I'm gonna throw myself onto the flames. Like that guy where you're like, one too many shrimps thrown, he is done.
Yeah, I always get the wrong guy. I mean, I'm gonna start lying and say it's a birthday. You know, maybe
anniversary.
He or she will just phone it in, and I never see women doing it either. We need to discuss. I only really see dudes, but then again, I don't do that very often.
I can't even tell you. Honestly, the last time was when we were at a Sandals.
At a Sandals. Okay.
I've never been one. I've never been to one outside of Sandals. Like that's like my only experience. What I want to do, I want to have a fondue party.
A fondue party?
Yeah, but I don't have any fondue set. So one of my friends was like, you should go on Marketplace and see like
go buy one.
Like, well, I don't want to buy one because then like, where do you keep a fondue set? Like, we only have so much real estate. You know, I bring a fondue set into the house and Peter's like, come on. That was like a one time. I'm trying to find something where it's like, I can borrow it for like one meal and like have it and then do it. Because
my parents used to do it.
Yeah. We took the kids out to Fondue a couple years ago. It was Declan's birthday. And
is that here? Because that place went out of business. Because I don't think anyone went.
No, it was in Chicago. This place called Gay Haas, and it's like famous. Like Peter and I went there for a date. Like it's special occasion. Like it was Declan's birthday, and kids have to be 12 years old to be able to go there because there's open flames and stuff. So the kids were finally old enough to go. So
all
we
this talk, gay house, and a lot of open flames,
a lot of flaming. But we went, and it was like special occasion, right? It was his birthday. That was so sweet. They brought out like a piece of cake with like all. I mean, it was amazing. And then the bill came. Yeah. I was like,
it's expensive.
We are never coming here again, like ever.
Yeah. It's amazing how
because Declan's asked. He's like, remember when we went to the fondue place for my birthday? It's like, we should go there again. Peter and I are like, sell an organ. Like, we are never going there again. Like, maybe when you get married or something, or like graduate college.
It's amazing though. They charge a lot for you to do the work.
Yes.
Like we went to this place in Vegas, and it was like an experience. So you go into this place, it's like a house. right? It's like a house, and it's packed.
Okay.
And there's tables everywhere. But then in the middle of the table is like a flat top type thing.
Okay.
And so they come up and they go, what would you like? We got, you want 2 eggs? Now, they're not hatched. I mean, not hatched, but they're not cracked.
Uh-huh.
Everything's pretty much, you just went into your fridge and grabbed this stuff.
And then they're like, here you go. Lucky you get to cook for yourself.
Yes, and you pay a lot.
Yeah.
You pay a lot to cook for yourself. It's like, why did we do this? We do this at home all the time.
Well, fondue is one of those really special things because you're cooking for yourself, but really all the work is happening in the kitchen because they're making the cheese sauces. They're doing all of that stuff. Like, it's not just you. It's not just cooking meat and oil. Like, there's the first course, which is the cheese course. And they make this special cheese sauce that you dip.
I've never done it, so I didn't know. My mom had one. My mother had a set, but she would do it there. But she wasn't doing no cheese fondue.
Yeah, so you start up with cheese, and then you move to the meat course, which is the oil, and then you move to the dessert course, which is this molten chocolate, and you're dipping like berries and fruit and pound cake and all this stuff. Oh God, it's so good. Like, it really is super tasty. So I want to just do it at home. Like, he loved it, but he just wants the cheese sauce.
And I was like, just go.
Yeah,
just get
but
one.
I mean, you've got to have
$20.
like there. I mean, I can't just put like a saucepan on the table. Ta-da! Mom's at it. By the way, no hats at the table while there's a saucepan of cheese. I mean,
I don't know.
I
think it was in. I think it was in. I think it was in at one time. I don't think it's in anymore because otherwise the one here would have survived. That thing didn't survive. That was out at Village Point.
Because it's a one and done. Pot. You're not going every weekend. You're not like, you know what? Like, what are we going to get? Are we going to get pizza? Are we going to get burgers? You know what? Let's get fondue.
I get it. You should just get one. I see some like a Walmart. I think I saw one like for $20 or something. You can just do it and then quit. And then
I just need to ask around to a couple friends and see, because that was like a popular, that was one of the things like people would get as wedding presents. We didn't get one, but like I was talking to a friend of mine. She's like, damn, I wish I would have known. I had like 3 of them. I got rid of them all. I was like, you had 3 fondue sets? Oh my God.
What the heck is that? Who has 3?
But this was my friend in Omaha. And obviously when I'm in Omaha, I'm visiting, like I'm not fondue ready. Unlike when I'm at my Chicago house.
Maybe I should get one and give it a shot.
It's fun. And I mean, you could do it. It would be really easy to be allergen sensitive. I mean, it would, you know what I mean? Like it'd be
no different than what I do now.
No.
I mean, except for a fondue pot. I'm not doing that. What am I saying?
Why? It's fun. It's like a little romance. Put some candles out, pop open a good bottle of wine. Ooh. Girl,
listen to you.
If
You're
Peter
like
did that, I'd be like,
romance.
Oh, did you fondue me?
Yeah, right.
He's like, fondue.
Right.
Get used to this.
Yeah,
like, well, I fondue like a good surprise.
You're talking romance. That's
I know,
the one
right?
thing you can't talk about.
Shows up in his pleated pants. I'm like, date over. Forget it. He's like, dress code said.
All right, Nate Bargatze, he's going to be in town. We got the keyword for you, and this is your bonus keyword. He's going to be here on the 25th of this month. It's going to be here in a minute. Yeah, it is. So the keyword will be date. So think about that. You win these tickets, you can do some fondue and then go on a date. Be all romantic like
Belly
Molly
full of
is.
cheese.
That's full of cheese.
Ooh, I should not have gone so hard on the cheese course.
Yeah. All right. So put it in at bigpartyshow.com. Do some shopping for your date, too, right up there in the merch store. And then don't forget, for those of you that want to be on with Rebecca Rosen, there's an entry form right there on the contest page. She's going to be on with us on Sunday. So you're going to be recording on Sunday with her. So that's it. We'll see you tomorrow with the Big Party Show. Have a safe day and do yourself good.